Piers Morgan is known for boldly sharing his take on modern social issues. He doesn't shy away from backlash or controversy, which makes him stand out in today's media landscape. The well-known British broadcaster and commentator often critiques aspects of today's progressive trends. In several segments, he's debated these views head-on, catching guests off guard with his sharp logic and tough questions.
Well, no, but if I asked you, for example, should biological males be allowed to compete in women's sport? What would you say?
This is a crazy question that I'm not here to talk about.
What would you say?
Because it's not something
I'm an expert on.
I'm not an expert on it.
This video features moments where Piers Morgan challenges certain progressive viewpoints with quick, pointed remarks. Watch how he picks apart ideas that he believes don't hold up under scrutiny. In this segment, he questions trending narratives and explains why, in his view, they don't make sense when put under pressure.
Question: do you understand and appreciate?
What are all these dog whistles and talking points?
They're not dog whistles and talking points. They are legitimate areas of concern. You can't just call everyone who disagrees with you transphobic.
Morgan dives into a hot-button topic with a clear, concise question. What if legendary sprinter Usain Bolt decided to identify as a woman? Should he be able to enter female races? Based on current progressive discussions, some might say yes. But Morgan raises a counterpoint. Allowing individuals born male to compete in female categories may actually hurt the cause of fairness and equality. His take brings up a bigger conversation around inclusion versus fairness in competitive sports.
I'm a big Messi fan, but let me just explain this to you.
Answer my question. Would you allow him, if he said I'm a woman, to play in the American women's national team?
You're using the wrong pronoun.
Yes, right now. Hell yeah, are you kidding me?
Wow.
Messi on the U.S. women's national team? Hell yeah.
Would you allow Usain Bolt to do that and be in the sprinting team?
Yes, because that would mean they're a trans woman. They identify as women.
I get it. So just to be clear, you would let Lionel Messi play in the women's national football team and destroy women's football forever. You'd let Usain Bolt...
very difficult.
In one scene, Piers Morgan presses for clarity on what defines gender, stating that biological sex remains a factual distinction. He believes misrepresenting this creates confusion and potential harm. This raises a question for the audience. Are evolving gender narratives solving real issues, or introducing new complications? In the following moment, you'll see how one guest finds it difficult to respond when Morgan asks for direct answers.
It's not difficult, is it, Angelica? I mean, that is what a woman is.
I mean, I don't know why you're obsessed with defining it. Like, what is a man? Like, why do we need these arbitrary...
A man is a male, adult human. I mean, that's it.
Right, okay, I don't know that we need
these are just biological facts, but they're just facts. They're not arguable points, are they?
But I think we have a right to self-identify, and you said you want to...
As what?
If you'd like to be a woman, you can identify as a woman. I don't know why there is such an issue around...
We've literally just seen a male rapist use that scam to get himself put into a female prison where he could attack vulnerable women inside a female prison, when even his ex-wife said it was all a scam.
Progressive arguments can sometimes seem unclear. When asked detailed questions, some guests avoid giving concrete answers, instead relying on abstract terms that don't clarify the issue. Piers continues to highlight this trend in interviews. In a 2022 conversation on The Diary of a CEO, Morgan was asked, "Is modern culture tearing society apart?" His response was compelling and gave a lot to think about.
Are you blaming gay people for that? I mean,
no!
I thought the companies...
Honestly, I don't care what sexuality anybody is. I don't think most people do anymore.
Right, so what is the problem then? Why are you so triggered by a flag?
It's a rainbow
flag. You mentioned Regent Street.
I'm not triggered by a rainbow flag. I'm triggered by the fact that everywhere I go for a calendar month, everything has to be a rainbow flag.
Well, I'm triggered that everywhere I go for the entire year, everything has to be straight. Why is straight
Where's
everywhere?
my straight flag?
Why am I constantly
Where is my straight flag?
Straight people holding hands in the street.
When have you ever seen a straight flag?
Why has Mickey Mouse got a
Tell
girlfriend?
me one straight flag hanging right now anywhere in the world.
Why are straight people
Where is the straight flag?
Identity
Where's the straight
me?
flag?
Everywhere.
Where's my straight flag?
It's everywhere.
It's never been a straight.
Piers Morgan begins the discussion by reflecting on how social movements have changed throughout the decades. Back in the 60s through the 80s, the term woke was largely about promoting civil rights and justice, principles that most people could get behind. But today, he suggests that the word has taken on a new meaning. Instead of standing for fairness, it's often seen as a rigid belief system. He even compares parts of it to a modern form of control, where disagreement can lead to personal or public backlash.
You've seen how this has got progressively more, let's say, the world has got progressively more woke. I think algorithms and Twitter...
The world has moved from being woke
Right, okay. to a
By
new
the
type of-
original, I think that most people in the 60s, 70s, and 80s wanted to see better racial equality and social equality. Most people. But that's what the original definition of woke was. The modern day woke is nothing to do with that. The modern day woke is a form of fascism.
Okay, so
you
the-
will abide by our rules or you get destroyed. That's the difference.